Gunna went from being Young Thug's quiet protege to the man who turned drip into a retirement plan and pushin' P into something your grandma says without even knowing what it means. He's been called Thug's shadow, a style thief, even a snitch. But through it all, he kept dropping music that made you feel like you were floating in a luxury car you can't afford. Today we're breaking down every Gunna album, from Drip Season to the last one. The glow-ups, the controversies, the sold-out arenas, the Central Park 5K, it's all here. Before we dive in, smash that like button, subscribe to Fake Famous, and drop your favorite Gunna project in the comments. That way, you'll always be pushing P with us. Hold up. Yeah, you see it. Fake Famous done came up. We get in the bag now, baby. We got sponsors. You watching history in the making. Big salute to Smart Credit, because they the ones cutting the check and keeping us lit. But more important, they the ones keeping your credit from looking goofy. Y'all know how the game go. Money moves don't even start without credit, and too many of y'all watching these beef videos with 520 scores wondering why life hitting back harder than your ops. So here's the play. Smart Credit lets you see all three of your credit reports in one shot. Not just Experian, not just Equifax, not just TransUnion. All three lined up like a versus battle. It shows you where you're winning, where you're losing, and what needs fixing. And anytime something changes, boom, alert straight to you. No surprises. Think about it like this. Rappers beefing for clout, but the real war is financial. You can't win if you can't even get approved for a phone plan. With Smart Credit, you finally know the score, literally. And once you know it, you can play the game right. And listen, I ain't just talking theory. We built this whole Fake Famous empire off moves just like that. Getting the credit straight, turning it into leverage, and stacking. This is the real blueprint, so stop playing. Hit that link in the description, sign up for Smart Credit today. Every time you do, you not only level up your own bag, you keep Fake Famous alive so we can keep breaking down this rap drama for y'all. That's what you call a win-win. Alright, sponsor talk over. Back to the video. Drip Season, 2016. Gunna's just getting started. Fresh off a Young Thug cosign, still low-key. Drip Season was raw. Songs like Stay Focused and Against Me showed flashes, and Caught Me a Foreign with Thug gave him credibility. But let's be real. Most people didn't even know this tape existed until later. Back then, Gunna sounded like he was still figuring out how to work auto-tune. It was less luxury rap, and more, I just borrowed my cousin's clothes and I'm rapping about it. But you could hear it. The chill flexes, the hypnotic melodies. Gunna had the DNA of what he'd later perfect. Drip Season 2, 2017. Now we're leveling up. The beats are cleaner, the hooks catchier. Songs like Japan and Phase had Gunna floating in that relaxed pocket he'd eventually own. People were clowning him, calling him Sleepy Future. But that's the thing. Gunna's superpower is sounding unbothered. He raps like he just woke up from a nap on a Versace couch. And people realized, wait, this sleepy flow kind of fire, or... Drip Season 3, 2018. This is the breakout. Turbo, Wheezy, Metro. The sound is sharp now. Gunna and Lil Baby on OK with Thug. Instant anthem. This was when Gunna officially branded himself as the Drip God. Not just saying it in songs, his whole identity became Drip. Titles, visuals, fits. Bro basically turned Drip into a 401k, CTA number 2. If you were bumping Drip Season 3 on Spinrilla or DatPiff, subscribe right now and comment Day 1. Y'all are the real ones. Drip Harder with Lil Baby 2018. Atlanta Dominance. Drip Harder wasn't just a collab tape, it was a cultural event. Drip Too Hard was everywhere. Grammy nomination, Billboard smash, your gym playlist, your cousin's graduation party, the club at 2 a.m. It didn't matter. Everybody was yelling, Drip Too Hard, don't stand too close. Then Never Recover with Drake. That was the stamp. Baby and Gunna had officially arrived. It was Watch the Throne for the SoundCloud generation. But instead of suits, it was Amiri jeans and iced out Cartiers. CTA number 3. If you still know the Drip Too Hard hook word for word, hit like right now. Drip or Drown 2. 2019 Gunna's official debut album. He leaned into the underwater luxury vibe. The artwork, the mixes, everything. One call and Speed It Up gave him radio love. Three-Headed Snake with Thug and Baby Birkin became cult favorites. Gunna wasn't chasing punchlines, he was creating moods. Every track felt like strolling through Lenox Mall at 8 p.m. with a platinum Amex. People started joking he was the NyQuil of trap. Too relaxing, but that was the flex. Gunna hypnotized you into replaying him. Wunna, 2020. Now we're in superstar territory. Gunna creates an alter ego Wunna with astrology branding. The music matched the ambition. Skybox, Wunna, Dollars on My Head with Thug, all big records. The album debuted #1, and quarantine made it even bigger. Everybody stuck inside, vibing to Gunna like it was designer meditation music. This was Gunna's most polished statement yet. He wasn't just Thug's protege anymore, he was his own brand. CTA #4. If you had Wunna on repeat during lockdown, drop your zodiac sign in the comments. Bonus points if you were mad Gunna didn't give your sign a track. DS Forever, 2022. This was peak mainstream Gunna, another #1 debut. Pushin' P with Thug and Future. Cultural reset, teachers were telling kids to be P. Even grandmas were saying that's P. Gunna made slang global. Too Easy became a TikTok anthem. P Power with Drake added hype. Gunna was now in the convo with Baby, Future, and the big dogs. This was the victory lap before the storm. A Gift and a Curse, 2023. Now it gets messy. The RICO case. Gunna takes a plea deal. The streets start yelling snitch. The headlines say he made thugs fight harder. But instead of running, Gunna dropped a gift and a curse. No features, just him. Bread and Butter addressed it directly. Back to the Moon, Rodeo Doctor, Backstabbers, All Paranoia, All Reflections, and then Fuku Mean, The Smash, Flute Beat, Hypnotic Hook, biggest solo hit of his career, and the rollout, 2 statement shows, Barclays in New York, sold out, Staples in LA, sold out. Gunna didn't need a full tour, he just picked 2 arenas and packed them. That was his answer to the hate. CTA #5. If A Gift and a Curse made you respect Gunna again, smash that like button. Comment your favorite track and let us know if you think it's his best work. One of One, 2024. Now, Gunna's doubling down. Features are back. Offset, Normani, Leon Bridges, Roddy Ricch. He's experimenting more, mixing R&B textures, soulful collabs, still giving the trap bounce. Prada Dem with Offset was the stamp. WhatsApp, Wassum was Cocky Gunna, Back Outside. Turned Your Back was the Pain record, maybe aimed at YSL affiliates. And the rollout? Coca-Cola Roxy in Atlanta, sold out. The city packed in wall to wall to support him. This is also when the fitness glow-up started trending. Gunna got slimmer, healthier, posted gym videos. The internet clowned at first, but low-key respected it. Bro looked more like a trainer than a trapper. CTA #6. If One of One officially put Gunna back in your rotation, subscribe right now and comment Still Pushin' P. The Last One, 2025. The Closer. The final chapter of the One saga. Songs like Final Lap, Legacy Talk, and Stay Down made it clear Gunna was reflecting on his journey. Wins, losses, mistakes. Foreign Flex brought back classic Gunna drip energy. Victory Run tied directly into the rollout. Because for this one, he hosted a 5K run in Central Park. Thousands of fans jogging with him. It wasn't just promo, it was symbolic. A literal victory lap through all the controversy and mistakes. ATL Forever with Offset and Baby reminded folks he's still part of the Atlanta DNA. Global Drip stretched him international with an Afrobeats collab. And Last One Standing closed the album like a curtain call. By this point, rumors of a $15 million buyout were swirling heavy. And with the fitness brand growing, it felt like Gunna was already pivoting. CTA #7. If you think The Last One is really the end of Gunna the artist, hit like right now. Drop a comment. Should he stay in rap or pivot full-time into fitness and mogul moves? So when you look at the arc, Drip Season as the seed, Wunna as the superstar breakthrough, A Gift and a Curse as the defiant comeback, One of One as the homecoming, and The Last One as the victory lap. It feels like Gunna turned hate into milestones. Barclays, Staples, Coca-Cola Roxy, Central Park. Sold out arenas, a 5K run, a fitness glow up, and music that hypnotized a whole generation. The streets might never forgive him, but the scoreboard don't lie. He survived scandal, dropped undeniable work, and opened new lanes. The artist chapter may be closing, but the mogul chapter, that's just starting. If you're still rooting for Gunna the Underdog, smash that subscribe button and drop your top 3 Gunna albums in the comments. From Drip to one thing's clear: Gunna will always be one of one.